This is by far the fastest way to make a delicious homemade spaghetti meat sauce. It's the perfect dinner to whip up if you're in a pinch. I'm talking 30 minutes max. No need to settle for jar sauce when you make this faster than a grocery run. You might be watching this, debating if this is the recipe you're going with for dinner tonight. So let me show you how to make it. Alright, so to start, in a heavy bottom or a Dutch oven, preheat your pan on a medium heat and add in a squiggle of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. Once preheated, drop in a pound of 80-20 ground beef and half a pound of ground pork. 80-20 ground beef is like the gold standard of beef. It's perfect for anything from burgers to meat sauces. I wouldn't get anything leaner than 80-20 though, as it'll be too dry for our sauce. The ground pork is going to provide a more complex flavor and a lot of richness from those pork fats. Break down your ground meat into manageable chunks and let those bottoms get nice and crispy. We want those crispy bits, which are going to add caramelized flavors for our sauce. Give everything a generous pinch of salt and pepper and continue to break down the ground beef and ground pork until there are no more pieces larger than a pea. After about 5 minutes, your beef is going to be fully cooked but without the caramelization. We need the water in the pan to evaporate before our beef can start to brown. You'll know you're done when it looks like this. Transfer your protein into a separate bowl and set it aside for now. You should have some rendered fat at the bottom of the pan and some nice fondant to deglaze. So add another squirt of olive oil and drop in 1 medium diced onion. The finer you dice those onions, the faster they'll cook and the easier it'll be to bring out their natural sweetness. Add a pinch of salt to your onions and a few tablespoons of water to help scrape up that flavor at the bottom of the pan. If you're like me and your camera overheats causing you to forget about the onions, that's okay because the flavors of caramelized onions actually work really well for this recipe. Once your onions are soft or caramelized, add in 3 cloves of very finely minced garlic and stir everything together until the garlic turns translucent. 2 minutes later, you can start to smell the aroma of the garlic. At this point, we're going to add back in the meat and mix everything to combine. Now it's time for some seasonings. First, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes for a little heat, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano for that traditional Italian flavor, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, which is going to boost the overall tomato flavor of our sauce, and finally, you guessed it, another generous squiggle of olive oil for that extra richness and restaurant flavor. Give everything one more good mix to allow for that tomato paste to cook and that oregano to bloom and release its flavor. You can probably imagine the aromas in this kitchen right now. We're almost ready to go from this to this. But first, if you're enjoying the video so far, give this video a like so I know to make more family style recipe videos. Thanks! So this is a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes and it's the perfect amount for our spaghetti meat sauce. Plus, it's crushed, so no extra work to break them down ourselves. We're going to add this entire can into our pot along with half a cup of water to wash out the remaining tomato. Stir to combine, and now we're starting to see the meat sauce come together. All we need to do now is finish our sauce, which starts with 2 teaspoons of sugar and a teaspoon of salt to enhance those tomato flavors. The last thing we're going to do is tie up a handful of basil and butcher's twine and simmer that in our sauce for about 5 minutes to extract those earthy basil flavors. You can remove the basil afterwards. Now that is a thick and meaty sauce. All we have to do now is give it a taste and add in our finishing touches. And there are a number of ingredients we can use to adjust our sauce to meet your preferences. I always find myself adding some more olive oil at the end to enrich the sauce even further, and a good pinch of salt and black pepper always seems to work well for me. Besides that, if you want to spice your sauce, add in some more pepper flakes. If you want something more sweet, add in some more sugar. Our spaghetti meat sauce can now simmer on the stove until it's ready for dinner. If your sauce becomes too thick, add a splash of water and mix to bring your meat sauce back to the right consistency. While our sauce simmers on the stove, all we need to do now is boil our pasta in a pot of salted water. This is a spaghetti meat sauce, but in reality, you can enjoy this meaty goodness with any type of noodle you want. While our pasta cooks, I'm also going to grate some fresh Parmesan to finish our dish. And here's a neat trick on how to achieve the perfect nest of pasta. With some tongs, grab your freshly cooked pasta and lower it straight down onto your plate. And at the same time, turn the plate in a single direction. And boom, the perfect nest for your sauce to sit on. Speaking of sauce, now we just need to carefully spoon our meat sauce on top and finish it off with a nice dusting of Parmesan cheese. We just created a killer meat sauce in just 30 minutes. So if you ever need a quick dinner, keep this recipe in your back pocket. And let me know down in the comments what you think about this recipe. If you want to see more recipes from me, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to get my latest videos. And until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace.
That's what I'm talking about. Meaty.